Well, I'm not expecting anybody to be here because I didn't tell anybody I was going to be here for New Year's Eve. But I got in early from my parents' house, so I thought I'd sneak on in, see if anybody's around. Thought I'd come say hello since they're asking us all to stay home and not go do anything. See if some of you are around. See if any of you are doing anything. See if there's any fish counts for today. Sure, some boats got out for the last day. Looks like all the San Diego boats just went rock fishing. Dana Wharf had sculpin, 100 sculpin, 100 rockfish, 40 mackerel, some sandads. Davies Locker had sheephead, sculpin, rockfish. Marina Del Rey had a lot of rockfish, almost 400, over 400. That's all I see here. And the Gale Force and Trident are still doing lobster trips. Let's see. Oceanside 95 is doing a 3/4 day trip tomorrow. The Pursuit is running tomorrow. No surprise. Tornado is running on Tuesday. Sport King. And Sport King's running tomorrow. Huh. I'm surprised. Sea Adventure 80 is running a tuna trip on the 7th. Almost a 3-day trip. And they're going to leave at 10 a.m. and return 6 a.m. on the other day. Bluefin tuna. They're going to fish for the big fish. 100-pound fish. That sounds like fun. So, see how they do. And City Long Beach. Looks like they're running tomorrow. So no more rock fishing starting tomorrow. It will be all calico bass, halibut, stuff like that. Oh, there's a bunch of you guys on here now, 30 people. Happy New Year's, everybody. Hey, Jeff is here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Jeff, I saw right now on 976 a couple of boats are going to run 2 and 3 day trips for the big tuna. So I guess you know where they are. I know you were talking about going to Colonet. You guys, thank you a lot for getting me over the 19,000 mark. I greatly appreciate that. April. Probably got mad because she walked in here and I didn't give her anything. April. Come here, April. She'll come back when she's over it. See what else is going here. Ashley, I haven't had a trip since last Sunday. That was my last trip. I'm going to take those kids out. We got a couple of nice sheephead. Oh, Austin's his trip got canceled. Hey, Oz, thank you very much. Jeff got a limit of crappie this morning, and I guess he flew out here to the west. There you are. Calgro wants to know, are sheephead especially hard to target? No, they are not. They are pretty easy to target. And if you really want to just concentrate on catching sheephead, use shrimp for bait. It's pretty instant. But what was funny is the trip I had with the kids the other day. Those kids had never caught a fish before. We caught 2 sheephead on cut squid because we were just trying to catch anything on the bottom for them to pull on something. And the biggest sheephead we caught that day on Sunday, we caught on a live sardine. April. And we don't ever catch nice sheephead on live sardines. So that's why I always tell people, you catch them where you catch them. You just got to go fish. Can't catch them at home. You got to get out of the house. Okay, let me read some of your comments here. So Jeff says they changed their trip from Colonet to go for big tuna tomorrow night. That's good. Good luck with that. How's the weather? It was really windy today. I was down at the boat today, and it was blowing. So I don't know what the weather's going to be offshore. I haven't looked. What does Les say? Wishing for less stressful coming year. Safe travels, great fishing. Thank you. So Jeff's going southwest 145 miles, which on his boat is like what, 3-hour run? Most boats it would be 12-hour run. Hey Ryan, Crappie Mike. Someone's asking how my dad is. My dad's doing good. He's getting his strength back. He was a little beat up after all the radiation, but he looks good and more active, and trying to keep him from going into stores because he has bad lungs. But he was working on the sink at their house, so things like he got it fixed. So he's got to do some more work on it. What else? So Crappie Mike says a buddy of his is fishing Newport Harbor, doing well on the plastics. That's good. God's child. Do sheephead taste good? Yeah. Sheephead tastes really good, and they actually are a lot of restaurants and stuff served as imitation crab. Some of the imitation crab you see in the markets, you read on the label says color added. It's normally because they use sheephead. Okay, Oz gets a ticket. Warren, thank you. Okay, Warren needs my email address. Here you go, Warren. Here's my email address. The other guys all reached out to me right afterwards. There you go, Warren. That's my email address. Okay, what else is it? Says yeah, 40-ounce killer. The tuna are already here. Jeff is going to go fish for him tomorrow night, and Sea Adventure 80 is running a trip. A couple of other boats are running tuna trips that they're going to start going out next day or two. I think the Sea Adventure 80 is leaving on the 7th. They're going to start running, but yeah, I think this is going to be the first year that you're going to see the fleet from San Diego start running tuna trips in January. So that'll be kind of nice. So Vince is saying that, oh no, rock fishing is closing for the season. Yeah, it's over now. Today was the last day. Tomorrow, no rock fishing until March. Yeah, a couple of you guys asked about sheephead. Yeah, they are good to eat. So what is it Christian says? Weather was nasty today. Went out in Victory. Did you guys catch much today? I was just at the harbor at the marina on my boat, just restocking the fridge and stuff. Watched the football game, and it was windy. I actually laid in the bed in my boat today. It's the first time I think this year that I laid in the bed and watched TV. I mean, I watched TV in the boat before during the year, but not from the bed. So it was kind of nice just to lay down and relax for a little bit. I'll probably go back down there this weekend. See what else is there. Jenny's asking, Jenny Lynn, what do you say? I was just watering. Oh, when is the best time to come down to do some bottom fishing from Seattle? The best time is when the season opens. It opens up in March. So if the weather's good, it can be kind of ugly, but toward the end of March, if the weather's nice, I would say go. It should be good. You just have to check the weather. And if you're coming from Seattle, you don't have to worry about those trips all selling out. So you can check the weather forecast like 5 days, a week at a time on NOAA. And then from there, you can go ahead and pick your trip out. But you're in Seattle. I mean, I would really recommend you look at the trips out of the Bay Area, like Emeryville, the New Hook Fin, the Seawolf, great boats out of there. And then if you want to come farther down, Santa Barbara is great, the Coral Sea, and then the Channel Islands. If all you want to catch is rockfish, that's what I would recommend. Let's see what else is going on here. Christian, Captain called it, took us back in. Oh, okay. On the Victory. 8 to 10 foot swells. Yeah, that's no fun. Which is funny. Down here, we get 6, 7 foot swells and everybody panics. You go out of Emeryville, you go out of San Francisco, and they have 8 to 10 foot waves. It's like a normal day. They don't, cancel it. It's got to be blowing over 30 for them to cancel it. So that's not fun. Hey, Jenny, do you watch my TV show up there, or did you just find me on YouTube? Because I know I air up in Washington and Oregon on Comcast Sportsnet, but I don't know if I air in Seattle. So if you could let me know, that'd be great. Hey, Warren, thanks for your ticket again. Thanks, Dante. Yeah, my dad's looking good. Hopefully he's over it. So Palms wants to know when I'm going back out. We opened up some open party dates on my website. So if any of you want to go fishing, we picked some selected dates, and you can look on my calendar for January. How do I get to January? There's January. All right, so here's a link, and it says availability dates. And we put down a bunch of private charter dates, and we put down four open party dates. There's 4 open party dates for January. So if any of you are interested in coming fishing with me and you don't want to pay for the whole boat, you can just buy a spot. And we kept the prices the same as 2020. We haven't upped the prices yet. So that's there. Okay, I gotta get a ticket for Raymond. Just do. Okay. So Warren's got 2 tickets, Oz and Raymond. Ooh, one of Jeff's friends got a 266-pound bluefin. So when you say 145 miles, it's south past Ensenada going to Colonet, or is it out toward Cortez and Tanner area? Yeah, guys, like Jeff says, thank you very much for your super chats. I appreciate it. And there's several people, one of them I don't see on here today, who wrote checks, made donations to my youth foundation. I guess their family or their companies do that, and a couple of them were in the hundreds of dollars. So thank you guys very much for that. Today's the last night to make a donation that you can write off on your taxes for this year, and you can just go to the website and do that, or danskids.org. But I really appreciate that. And 2 of the guys put a little note in there to let me know that they're part of this super chat. So thanks a lot. Okay, let me catch up to the comments here. So Christian was out. And Christian, what boat were you on today? Were you on the Victory, or was it the other guy who was on the Victory? You caught 1 whitefish. Where is the best place to check out the weather? I will put a link here for you guys for that. I just use NOAA. I don't know what Jeff uses. There's a lot of different websites. Let me see if I can find my NOAA one. Let's see, marine weather. Marine weather forecast. That's it. Okay, so when you get to this one, it says National Weather Service. You just point your cursor to the area that you want, and you just zoom. It just zooms down as you get more specific and specific to the area. So right now, I'm just pressing down on it. I wish I could share my screen with you guys, but I can't. But this will take you to the area. New Year's Day, small craft advisory, Jeff, for local. It says 15 knot winds locally, small craft, 4 to 5 foot waves. So here's a link for the local forecast if you guys want that. And this is what I use all the time. But just the marine weather forecast. And that top part of the link where it says marine.weather.gov. That's the NOAA site. So that's what I use. Okay, what other questions? Cooper's House of Brewmasters is in the house. Cool. Was that Nina? I called over there today because I wanted to order a pizza, but it was closed. I didn't know they were closed today. So Myrto went out Davy's locker 3/4 day. Bo turned around, went home after a few hours. Got vultured. Come back. Lots of sick people. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty windy, so I guess the seas were up too. Cowgirl, have I ever fished out of Morro Bay? Many times. Fished out of Morro Bay, and back in the day, there used to be a landing at San Simeon right by the Hertz Castle. And there's still a pier there, but in one day there was a bad storm and 3 boats got wiped out. The three boats that ran out of there got wiped out in one day. And George was doing it, George Valenzuela then, and that all went away that day. No more boats out of there since then. But yeah, that's a fun place to fish. And that's the only place I've ever been. And twice we had to put life jackets on to come in the harbor because the waves were so bad at the entrance of the harbor that the Coast Guard had a boat waiting for us just in case we rolled over. King Kong, can you catch rockfish in Mexico in January? Yes, you can. Mexico's open year round for rockfish. And that's why a lot of the San Diego boats will offer trips to Colonet down in Mexico to go rock fishing. So yes, you can go rock fishing in Mexico. Just need a Mexican license. And if you're less than 12 miles offshore, you need to have a visa. Wayne, hey Dan, way cool videos. Would it be possible to focus on captains and crews a bit more? Yeah, we could do that. A lot of the captains don't want to be on camera. I have a hard time getting captains to talk on camera. But I can try to get some more captains to join me on these things if you guys are interested like that. Or if you guys want me to, I can see about getting on some boats and just do, like this time of year would be a good time to do it while they're doing maintenance and stuff. I can go down to a few boats and shoot some little videos with my GoPros and just let them talk about. Let me know what you want them to talk about. Fishing tips or just talk about their boats or do boat tour of their boats. However you guys want to handle it, let me know and I can do some videos for you. But the next couple of months would be good to do that because a lot of guys are going to be tied up to the docks or doing boat work. Yoga. That's cool. Yeah, you can use part of your stimulus money and come fish with me. That's fine. That's no problem. All these links up here are where you guys can go to see my open party trips. So if you don't want to pay for a whole trip, a whole charter boat for your friends. Here, April. 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 If you don't want to charter the whole boat for you and your friends and you want to come by yourself, then you can just go ahead and you can just do an open party trip. Okay, what's other questions? I can already hear all the fireworks here in Long Beach outside. April's getting nervous a little bit. Yeah. So this is what it's like being a big TV star on New Year's Eve. By myself. Having a glass of water. No place to go tonight. And I wouldn't go any place tonight right now with everything. I was at my parents' and had lunch and dinner with them, and that was it. So Jenny's watching me on Direct TV. So you're probably watching me on Direct TV on Comcast Sportsnet. That's cool. All right. And I think you're the one that's in Seattle. I'm not sure. Aaron, have you heard about anything about the 21 Fred Hall show? Um, so I guess you weren't here earlier in the week when we talked about this, but the owner of the Fred Hall show, who also owns the log publication, furloughed the whole staff of the Fred Hall show. So all of them are without a job right now. And the head guy, Mike Lund, I'm sure Bart thinks he's the head guy. Bart's probably the head guy, but the guy who really did a lot of the work running it, Mike Lum, resigned. And the same day he had all kinds of job offers. I haven't asked him which job he took, but he's when I talked to him the next day, he said that they were hours from sending out the letters to all the vendors, letting them know what date was set for the first show. It was supposed to be in April, supposed to be in Del Mar. But now that everybody has been laid off or furloughed, doesn't sound like there's going to be a show. And I talked to a couple of guys who have big booths, big companies, and they've told me that there's no show for next year. So I'm sure they know. So no show, no Fred Hall show for next year, guys. And there's probably not going to be a day at the docks either. But I can pretty much tell you for sure, no Fred Hall show in 2021. Hey, George, thank you. Okay, what else? Natural Whisperer finally got his first fishing license. Congratulations. All right, guys. So Jeff says here he uses a NOAA website too, and he uses Windfinder. I just started playing around with Windfinder. I should use that more often. So Christian was on the Victory. Okay. All right, guys. We only have like 25 likes, and we got 60 of you in here. So let's get some more likes. It is New Year's Eve, so let's see if we can get a few more likes. Let's see what else. Okay, so Jeff is waiting to go out till tomorrow night for the wind to lay down a little bit. And it usually does, usually like around midnight. I mean, back in the day when I was in college and stuff, all the party boats, all the overnight boats left at midnight. Now they leave at like 9, 10 o'clock, but they used to live at midnight because it was an easy run over to the island. So Nina, was it Nenya? Nenya? So do you work there or at Cooper's? Let's see. What other questions? So Jeff says he's not a camera person. Okay, so they're closed today and tomorrow, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. All right, well, no pizza for me. Jamie Gonzalez, Happy New Year's. Thank you. Same to you, to all of you. Nature Whisper, are boats better than surf fishing? They're totally different types of fishing. Surf fishing is more barred perch. Boats, you can go for anything: calico bass, rockfish, halibut, lingcod, tuna, yellowtail. You have a lot more variety of fishing. And on the party boats, you have access to bait. They'll have live bait there. Um, so you could do that. And then, but natural whisper, since you're so new to fishing, it might be really good for you to do one of my open party um, charter trips. And then I could work with you one on one on the boat because there's only 4 people on the boat. So I could work with you during the trip. And here's a link again to that, the dates that are available. And there's only 4 days, 4 days in all of January. I'm doing open party trips. So you guys can come join me. Oh, Terry is watching us from Arizona. Thank you. Hey, Terry. I know you said you're going to a soccer game when you're, is it one of your grandkids or your kids? I'm not sure what it was. Okay, Oz says more captains on the live. Yeah, this time of year would be a good time for me to get some of the guys that come out. How many private charters can you get with the stimulus check? I think you can get 3 if you come on an open party trip. If you book the whole boat, it's $750 for a half day trip for 4 people. That's for all 4 people. But natural whisper, you should try both. You should try some surf fishing, and then try going on a 3/4 day boat or half day boat locally. Or like I said, come join me on one of my half day trips. Yeah, Jeff, she was in Arizona for a soccer game. I don't remember if it's her daughter or her grandkid, but somebody is in a soccer tournament in Arizona this weekend. What else is here? What does Jamie say? You are the best fisherman on the West Coast. They already know. Oh, thank you. It's funny because everybody thinks I'm such a good fisherman, but I'm always learning. I'm always asking questions. I'm always trying things. I'm always asking skippers what they think. They probably don't think I know much because I'm always asking questions, but I like it. I like to ask questions and always learn. Was George says, I'm here alone as well, watching your video on how to catch albacore. That is an old video on how to catch albacore. Mr. Lopez, you're watching. Hey, Adler Storts Outdoors, thank you. You're in the raffle. We're going to do a goodie bag tonight. Mystery tackle bag. I'll send you guys. Okay, what else? No head. Yeah, Tim, no Fred Hall shows. They're having conventions right now in Florida. I've been told that Orlando is in the full-blown convention mode. That they are having conventions right now. Because I was asking about ICAST, and they're saying the ICAST convention this July will take place in Orlando. Thank you, James. Martin. Martin Gonzalez. James. Okay, what other questions are there? Yeah, I saw on Facebook some guys posted that they were at Silverwood and they were the only boat out there. And they said they had a really slow day, but it was really windy too. Okay, what's Christian says, what changes to gear do you think will happen with the new rockfish regulations? One thing that's going to happen right away is that you'll be fishing a lot bigger sinkers. I wouldn't be surprised if guys are fishing 3 pound sinkers like the old days. So you're not going to be able to fish your little small Komoda or Alexa reel for rock fishing next year. You're going to need the old bigger power handle and all that because the boats are going to go 500-600 feet. You can go to 600 feet. The only other thing is the reds. Instead of catching 10 reds, you can only catch 5 now, which, I mean, that shouldn't matter that much. I mean, reds are delicious, but you catch 5 nice reds, that should be plenty for one person, a whole family. So that's good. So yeah, you're gonna be fishing deeper. Right now it's 400 feet, and when it opens up, it's going to be down to 600 feet. So that's going to be different. So Jeff says that Wind Finder is more precise on direction and hour by hour for the wind. Okay, I need to use that more. Man, it sounds like war outside. There's so many fireworks going off. Hmm. Also, Tim, you like the crab video? I wasn't sure how you guys were gonna like that because that was just something I did with my little GoPros, mounted one, held one in my hand. I'm glad you guys liked it. I might shoot another video. I'm definitely gonna shoot a video either tomorrow or this weekend from the back of my boat at the dock. I'm probably just gonna fish for opal just to catch something for my first fish of the year. I don't necessarily want to run the boat, but just go hang out on the boat, nice weather, and go do some fishing. So was that Matt the Hat or Matt a Tatar, something like that? Haven't been fishing in years. Would you be fine taking out total novice? I take total novices out all the time on my private charters. And that's the place to do it. If you don't know anything about fishing, you don't have to bring any gear. I provide all the gear, rods and reels, the bait, me and the deckhand, and we can hold your hand and help you. I mean, I get some novices that are even nervous being on the water that we throw life jackets on. I have the vest ones that aren't like a regular life jacket that so they feel safer. But yeah, well, I have no problem with any of that. So yeah, if you're brand new to fishing and you want to try it and you want more hands-on, you know, the guys here have been asking me for months to do a fishing class. I just can't quite figure out how to do it and not make it so expensive. But if you do a private charter with me, or if you come on one of the open party private charter trips, we can do that. We can go over all the basics, how to pin on a bait, how to set the hook. We can go over different hooks and all that. So that's not a problem. That's cool. Jeff said he learned about kite fishing. He died. Thank you. Yeah, James, I have lots of videos on my website about catching lingcod. It's really easy. Stephen, salmon season normally opens in April. Uh, um, there were a couple of years where the salmon fishing out of Santa Barbara and Ventura was really, really good. It's been a while since it's been like that, but you can go look for them. Hey, April, Todd wants to say hi to you. So April 1st opens up salmon. That's what I think James is saying. Okay. What other questions? Yeah, so Terry says that her granddaughter is playing soccer tournament. I think her granddaughter's in high school. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, college scouts are there. That's cool. Yeah, and I have to read the whole regulation, but I think we can keep cow cod now. I'm not sure, but I have to check it. I mean, I'm sure they're going to open up cow cod because why would they let you go to 600 feet if you can't catch cow cod? Ryan, thank you very much. Okay, so Tim saying he likes that when I was talking to the camera direct with the YouTube stuff. We could do more of that. I didn't know that, Jeff. You're a soccer coach too. Wow, pretty awesome. Christian, what kind of reel could handle that? You're talking about the 600 feet. I will bring out some of that gear. I have it at my office. Maybe Tuesday I'll bring, and I'll show you what we used to use. And you're probably going to need to buy rail plates because you're going to need to lay the rod on the rail for fishing 600 feet. And you can't use electric reels. Electric reels aren't legal. And you'll see, I'll bring in one of the big monster 9/0s that we used to use back in the day when we used to fish, 600, 800 feet deep with 3 to 5 pound sinkers. That's how we used to do it. We used to use 15, 20 hooks. I'm sure Jeff can tell you and some of the other guys here, but that's how it used to be. Okay, what else is here? Yeah, the Phantom 25 would be good for the shallow water, but I don't know if that'll work for 600 feet. The only thing bad about the 600 feet thing is it's still only 2 hooks. So you're going to go all the way down 600 feet with only 2 hooks. That's going to be brutal. So James says he's only been out 4 times on charters. I've done that in 1 week. I think I did 6 trips in a row 1 year. That was a lot. 6 days in a row. Brent. Oh, okay. Videos and other fish. I've caught halibut in the back of my boat. I've caught lots of calico, lots of sand bass, a few spotted bay bass. We could do that. I'm surprised Tyler's not here tonight. I wonder where he is. Probably on a pier somewhere. All right, Brent, that's a good idea. I can do some videos on other fish. Maybe I will take my boat out Saturday and go get some live bait, and I can film some videos for you guys catching fish in the back of my boat. So was it Ninja? Nija? I think some of our friends are going to go on a half day tomorrow out of Pier Point. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to get out tomorrow. It looks like it's a small craft advisory for tomorrow too. Yeah, New Year's Day. It's going to blow 15 to 20 knots and 5 to 6 foot swells. I don't think they're going to go anywhere. New Year's Day, 15 seconds apart. I'm predicting they're not going to get very far. They're probably going to go past the breakwater about half hour and then turn the boat around. And then give everybody vouchers to come back another day. I'm surprised there's so many of you guys here, 70 people. But I need more likes. There's only 40 likes. I thought everybody would be busy today. Okay, what other questions? Yeah, don't forget, guys, if you want to see more of my episodes that you can't see, because I don't have that many on the YouTube channel, you can always download my app. It's only $1.99 a month. And there's no contract. You can cancel anytime. And there's a link to it on my website. Terry from her hotel room in Arizona. Thank you. Are the restaurants open up there, Terry, or do you have to do takeout? I can't believe how many restaurants in Orange County are still open with outdoor dining and all that. And I know some of them are even doing indoor dining, which really surprised me because there's nothing open here in LA County. James, thank you. Yeah, that's kind of the trick that a lot of the landings do is uh, they will get everybody on the boat. They'll sell all the tickets. They'll get the boats to go, and then once the boats are gone, then they lots of times they'll close the office, and then when you get back, so you can't get a refund, and they just give everybody a pass. That way, they got everybody to pay, and that's what happens. Let's see. So Jeff says Calcott is still closed, 0 allowed. Well, then why are they letting us go to 600 feet if you can't keep a Calcott? That'd be weird. But I guess not. Hey, John, thank you very much for your donation. I saw that today. I appreciate it. If you need a letter from us, I mean, you should be able to use a receipt from our website, but if you need a letter from us for your taxes, let me know and we'll send you a letter. So Sanchez asking, what would be the target species in January since rockfish is closed? It would be calico bass, sand bass, halibut. Basically, would be it on my charters. That's what we would do. We'd probably go anchor up and fish some calicos and sand bass, and then we're gonna catch some rockfish on those spots. We'll just release them, and then we'll go ahead and drift and try to catch some halibut. Let's see if we can get some halibut too. Try some spots. Yeah, Ryan, that's what I was telling these younger guys about how we used to use 10 to 20 hooks back in the day, and you had to use a rail plate. But 600 feet, I think you're going to be using a rail plate. So, James, you live in Pismo Beach or you live 5 hours from Pismo Beach? Because in Pismo Beach, you're not that far from Santa Barbara. You can go to Santa Barbara, there's great fishing there. And right, Pismo Beach, you're at Avila. Avila's got good fishing there too. They have a boat there on the pier. Yeah, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Please, please, please. And because I asked you guys last time, I got to 19,000, so I would do that. Happy New Year's to all you guys that keep posting that. Harry, you see that? What Warren said? A friend of his went to Arizona last week, and they were out spend time with family, and all 8 of them got the COVID. Be careful. So what else? What's Tony says? Deep water. Do not stop. Yeah. Well, don't ever stop when you're winding in. You want to keep doing it. James, did I get your super chat? Yes, I did, James. You have a ticket right here. I got your ticket. Thank you. I mean, I got your super chat. Hey, as if I didn't see you in here. Happy New Year's. All right, so what's that? Lamar wants to know, looking for a new rod and reel for upcoming tuna season. What do you recommend? I will let Jeff answer that question because he can talk to you in detail. I could talk to you good about the smaller fish, the 30, 50-pound fish, from 50 down smaller. But if you're going to be going for the bigger tuna, Jeff will answer you there. And that's his expertise. And he's going tomorrow night to go catch 200 to 300-pound tunas. So, Jeff, please help Lamar out there. James, how much is a California fishing license? I just bought one. It's not $80. It's cheaper than that. But I don't know exactly. I bought some other tackle. So I don't, my bill was $80, but I bought hooks and some other stuff too. So I don't know. And I bought a second rod stamp too, fresh and salt water. and a 2-rod stand. So I don't know exactly um, what the price was. All right, Jeff, if you can help Lamar out, that would be great. So Jeff says the California fishing license is $52.66. Okay, 52.66. All right, let me skip some of these. So I can get back. Oh, Julio makes fishing rods and he wants to make one for us to give away as a prize. That'd be great. Thank you. But we'll have to do it for a Southern California winter so I don't have to ship it. So you come to the office and pick it up. That'd be great. Yeah, if you want to make a rod. Thank you. Joe, how do you target halibut? You drift along the bottom. You try to find some structure, some rocks, and you don't go over the rocks, but you drift next to the rocks. And that's normally how you do it. So, DeHerder says California fishing license with the 2-pole stamp and ocean enhancement is $75. Okay. That's probably why I paid $80 yesterday. $58 for ocean rod, ocean one. What size rod are you looking for? Are you talking about for the giveaway, or are you answering the guy asking Lamar asking about tuna fishing? If you're asking about for a giveaway, anything you want to make to give away would be awesome. That'd be great. Todd, light bait wire. Live bait wire, a bit of thought. I don't quite understand the question, Todd. I don't use any wire when I'm fishing with live bait. The only time I use wire is if I'm down in Baja fishing for wahoo and I'm trolling a marauder, then I'll put some wire, or if I'm shark fishing for a mako or something like that. But other than that, I don't use wire. Hey, Joe, thank you very much. Yeah, I think you're right, Oz. I think guys are going to have to start exercising. You're going to have to do some cardio to start doing 600 feet. The 600 feet is a long ways. I mean, I see guys get tired when we fish 100 feet. So I think 600 feet, people are going to have a hard time. But it's going to be kind of fun to go try it, see what you can find. So James wants to know, can you use a 2-rod stamp in a barbless section? I don't know the answer to that. I guess you could use a 2-rod stamp salmon fishing, because those rods, you have to use barbless hooks anyways. But I really don't know. Yeah, Terry, I can help you out when you're ready to get some tackle. That's no problem. What else? Yeah, John, I've never got a lifelong, lifetime fishing license just because I'm too superstitious. If I wasn't so superstitious, I would have bought a lifetime license a long time ago, but I'm just afraid if I buy a lifetime license, my lifetime license would only be good for a year or two. So I just pay for a ticket all the time. Oh, Jeff already got his vaccine. Congratulations. How do you get a ticket? King, it's right down here where it says say something where people are leaving their comments, where you left your comment on how do you get a ticket. There's a dollar sign down there below it, and that's super chat. So you just make any donation you want, a dollar, $2, $50, whatever you want, and whatever amount you get, then you get a ticket. There's no minimum charge or anything like that. Tim, I think a lot of people are going to start off going um, 600 feet. I mean, because the skippers aren't going to wind it in. You guys are. Skipper's going to drive the boat over the spot, and he's going to look on the meter, and hopefully he's going to see some fish, and then he's going to tell you guys to drop the lines. And then if some of you start bouncing your sinkers on the side of the boat and chipping paint, he's going to he's going to tell you to drop your lines in 1,000 feet of water, and then tell you guys not to beat up his boat anymore. I've seen that done many times. So be very careful when you're fishing with those big 3-pound sinkers, and just be careful. It upsets skippers when sinkers are bouncing off their boats. Okay, what else? Oh, there's 2 more super chats. Thank you guys. Calgrow. John. And John made a nice donation to our youth foundation. Thank you for doing that earlier today. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, with the rockfish closed right now on my private charters, I will be fishing calico bass, sand bass, and halibut. Ethan, what's my personal best largemouth bass? I don't have any really big ones. I think my biggest one is like 9 pounds. I haven't caught one over 10. Calico bass, I've caught 2 over 10. But freshwater largemouth bass, I think my biggest one might be 10, but definitely over 9. And I caught 2 nice ones in Mexico, and in Lake Castaic, I caught a couple when the world record ones were up there. When they were catching 20-pound largemouth bass at Castaic before all the stripers got in there. That was awesome fishing. Let me see. All right, so Lamar's getting his answers taken care of by Jeff. Let me see what other questions are here. Answer that one about the largemouth bass. Julio, 600 feet is crazy fishing. Feels like torture. Yeah, in the old days when we used to fish 600 feet, 800 feet, we were using 15 hooks, and we were dropping them over and we'd leave them down there. We wouldn't, you fill a fish or two on your line and you wouldn't wind in. You would just make the whole drift with your 15 hooks. And then as you got bit good, you would come up off the bottom a couple of cranks so that you didn't snag the bottom and lose all your fish and everything. So that's what we did. But yeah, going down 600 feet with two hooks, that's going to feel like torture. That's going to be hard. Yeah, right now, guys, if you go on a boat, all you're going to really fish for target is calico bass, sand bass, and probably some halibut. Some of the boats will be doing halibut tournaments. I think starting in February, some of the boats and landings will be doing that. Yeah, the Martina, I'm sure some of those fish down at 600 feet are going to be bigger than the fish we're catching at 400 feet, just because nobody's been fishing 600 feet. It's been closed for years. I don't know. Jeff will tell you, I think at least 10 years, maybe longer. So, yeah, there's going to be some big fish down there. And the sad thing is there's going to be a bunch of cowcods caught. We're not allowed to keep them. But if you're on your own boat and you're going to go fish 600 feet, I don't know if you guys know it, but there's a law that you have to have a way to release the fish back down there and not kill them. So there's different techniques you can use. So maybe we'll do that for one of the talks. We'll talk about how to do that before rock fishing season starts. So you have that in your boat ready to go, because you're going to have that if you're fishing 500-600 feet, so you can release the fish safely. Okay. What's that? Stay humbled, get humbled. Have you ever been fishing on a bright sunny day? Swim up and down in the bay with your hands. Don't know that one. Okay, King, thank you very much. Okay. There's a new player. All right, guys, I've been here an hour and 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So if you want to get a last ticket, go ahead and do it. Will sculpin be targeted during the off season? I don't know if Sculpin's open. I have to check. Jeff, do you know if Sculpin's open on the first? If the Sculpin's open, everybody's going to be sculpin fishing. I guess I should have checked that one. Sculpin is open? Is that what the yes means? Man, there's a lot of fireworks going off. Oh, two of you guys in here that are new to fishing asked questions how to set the drag on your reels. So I made a little video for you. I'll try to upload it tomorrow, but it just talks about how to set the drag using star drag reels. Those of you that fish a lot know how to do it, but there was a couple of people that asked the same question, so I thought I would do that. Okay, so Jeff says sculpin fishing's open. So yeah, we can go fish sculpin. We can go fish sculpin, and then after sculpin, go fish for bass. That'd be easy to do. Sculpin's fun. They're easy to catch. It's not that hard to get a limit. Yeah, wild times. That's what it's going to be like. It's going to be like that, fishing 6.0s and 9.0 reels, 100-pound dacron, but 2 hooks. Not 15 hooks like the old days. 2 hooks. That's all you got to get. Wild times, lots of gunshots. Yeah, I'm hoping I'm not hearing gunshots. I'm hoping it's just fireworks. Yeah, if you guys can't find a place to buy a fishing license, you can always buy it online. You can, in all the sporting goods stores, your Turner's Outdoorsman's, your Big Fives, all your independent tackle stores, they all have fishing licenses. But if you can't, like if you want to go fish tomorrow, you can go right now to Fish and Wildlife's website and order one. April. Come on, April. So. All right. Jeff, thanks for taking care of Lamar. That's good. Okay, guys, the last time you're going to see April in 2020. April, say bye. April. She's busy looking for food. Okay, Oz is getting another ticket. Thank you, Oz. Yeah, you guys are going to see the old school tackle come back out fishing for rockfish at 600 feet. How you doing? You doing okay? All the fireworks scaring you? You want to say bye to everybody for 2020? All right, guys. I want to thank you guys all for being around. There's about 10 of you that feel like family now because we all kind of helped each other get through this COVID thing together. And it's been nice to have you guys here. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's why I didn't want to miss today. I really enjoyed doing this and seeing you guys all. Just seeing your names there. And some of you, this year I got to fish with Oz, and a couple of other of you joined me on different trips, like the Triton and Gale Force. So it's going to be nice. Yeah, Jeff says if he's fishing 100 fathoms, he's going to drop big hooks. That's what I would do too. I wonder how the lingcod fishing is that deep. I don't remember. Thanks, Tim. I'm glad that I made it a little bit easier. And you guys made it easier for me too, because I tell you, come March or April of this year, I didn't know if I was going to be filing bankruptcy and my world was going to come to an end. But thank God it didn't. And, a lot of you guys supported me. Some of you in here booked me for private charters. I did the most private charters I've ever done in a year. We did somewhere around 55 private charters this year, maybe 60. And so it was really good. Wild times, no lings that deep. Okay. So it's probably going to be cow calves that you can't keep. Hopefully some big reds. Hopefully we'll see some monster reds that deep. But we'll see. Cows, reds, and chilies. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I know, Jeff. You've been here for all of them, except that one night that you're at 30,000 feet. So you're gonna have to get your own plane, so at 30,000 feet you can have Wi-Fi to go with your big yacht. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You all feel like family, so thank you. I really appreciate it. Now that's really like the name for the fish. They're called chilies. We're doing private charters all the time. So here are the dates available for January. If you want to charter a boat, charter my boat to take 4 people out. And then you can look on there too. And you can just sign up for an open party trip. So if you don't want to charter the whole boat and you just want to buy one ticket, you can do that. And now that I know that Sculpin is open, and I'll just check the website and confirm, we can go sculpin fishing and we can go fish for bass. So, and we can even go look for halibut and stuff too. So, all right, guys, here is the winner for tonight. Tonight is a mystery tackle bag, and the winner is Raymond Costello. You're the last winner of 2020. Congratulations, Raymond. So you guys, Happy New Year's. And let's hope that, I know 2021 is going to start out like 2020 is ending. But, some people here, like Jeff, already got their COVID shot. I know some of my nurse friends have already got their COVID shots. Some of my other friends that work at hospitals got their COVID shots. Some of the fire department guys I know got their COVID shots. So hopefully soon it'll be coming to the rest of us. So we'll see. Let me fix this right here. The winner is Raymond Costello. Congratulations. So Raymond, email me and I will send you your prize next week. I'm back at the office. And again, if you don't have my email address, here it is. And if you guys are looking again for a private charter, or if you want to just fish with me in January, you can go here and just buy the one spot, or you can charter the whole boat. It's all up to you guys. Yeah, you guys are going to need rail plates. So we'll see. All right, guys. Happy New Year's. Be safe tomorrow. And I'll probably film a video, guys, for the weekend. Thanks, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. See you Tuesday. I'll be here Tuesday night. Bye, everybody.